Good morning, this is Mrs. Hebert. I'm going to help you fold an origami paper crane. And if you'd like to actually take a pencil before you start folding and write a message to the Stoneham Douglas community in Florida, you can do that, or you can send a symbolic wish and good energy down in that direction. We're going to be folding our cranes and then sending them to show our support to Florida. First of all, you should know that any piece of printer paper or 9 by 12 paper can be turned into a square. It doesn't have to be 9 by 12, but if you fold it like that, and then you fold it like this, you can cut away this edge. And you can then have a square, which is the beginning of an origami crane in most origami. Nice origami paper has a colored side and is a little bit thinner, which is easier to fold. And you will start your crane by folding into a triangle. So say to yourself, pizza, pizza, folding the triangle one way, then the other. Always creasing really carefully. And then we're going to make a hot dog bun. So pizza, pizza, hot dog, because you're going to open it up and make a hot dog bun going in the other direction. Then you've got to get this sort of stacked diamond. It's going to look like that to you, but these sides are going to fold in. So you're going to take these lines and you're going to line them on your diamond down there and push it down so that you have, I'm mirroring you, so facing towards me I'm going to have the open end, and there's also a closed end. Everything you're going to do is going to be symmetrical from this point forward. You're going to fold in a little ice cream cone on the top of one side and on the top of the other side. And that look like a little tiny ice cream cone with the cone at the bottom and the ice cream at the top. And then you're going to flip. So this is what I mean. This is a symmetrical design. The same on both sides. You're going to fold an ice cream cone on this side and on that side. Now you have an actual little tiny ice cream cone. I'm going to fold the top edges down. This is not a step you would see in your written instructions. I'm going to fold the top edges down because the next step is to do what I call the frog's mouth. This, you're going to say, I don't think it's going to work, but you have to do a reverse fold along that line. You're going to open up and you're going to open up along that ice cream cone line. And if you pull backwards, put the bottom in first, and then press it flat. That's what you want. So let's try it again on the other side. You're going to open up the other side. You're going to move backwards against this crease, facing towards you. It would look like this. And then you're going to be pushing the bottom in. And it does sometimes take a little finagling, but the better your creases are, the better it's going to work. And then you have your frog's mouth. Now, you again have a closed end and an open end. The open end is these little frog legs. They need to be facing towards your body. You're going to do skinny ice cream cones. So same fold. You're taking that outside edge. You're going to do this 4 times, lining it up with the inside. 1, 2, flipping it over and doing 2 folds on the back. 1, 2. Now this is called the book fold. So what you have looks like this, and I take my fingers and find the center so that I'm going to fold it just like if you were reading a book. It opens and closes along the spine. This is going to fold like a book on both sides until you get a little fox face. Doesn't that look a little bit like a fox with long ears, a long nose, just like that? And if you look carefully at the fox face, there is a crease where you're going to fold backwards. Nose goes all the way up to touch the ears, and flip it over again to maintain that symmetry. Nose goes all the way up to ears, and then a final book fold. So again, I like to get my fingers in the middle so I can see where I'm folding, so you can see where I'm folding, and fold like a book on both sides, like the seam of a book, and smush it flat. Now at this point, I like to inspect my cranes and see if this is smushed a little bit and this is a little more perfect. So the more perfect is going to be the tail, and this is going to be the head. I'm going to pull it down and squeeze it, and I'm going to pull the tail down, and at this bottom corner I'm going to smush it a little bit. And if you want to pop out your cranes, you can, but since we're sending them off in the mail, you can keep them nice and flat.